They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't.
This is CryptoTube, welcome to the channel. Today's video we are looking at MCO. This is Crypto.com's main utility coin. We're going to have a look at those utilities, what they mean for the coin and the price potential for it. Now straight off the bat, if you haven't used the Crypto.com app, there will be a link down below in the description. If you click on that link and you sign yourself up, register, and then purchase 50 MCO, and you can do that all within the app using a credit card for no fee, you will then get an additional $50 worth of MCO as a bonus on top for being referred, and I will also get $50 bonus for being the referrer. So it's a win-win situation, and if you like the sound of the MCO coin, then get yourself involved today. So this coin, MCO, was actually one of Teeka Tiwari's 5 coins to $5 million. Now, I don't really believe that this coin, with a $500 investment, as he mentions in the video, will see you become a millionaire. However, I do think it has a very good chance of hitting double figures in terms of dollar valuation and even pushing towards triple-digit valuation in the long term. So one of the main reasons for this, the market cap of this coin is just $79 million, which is very small in relation to the amount of things that it actually provides, the services, the suite of facilities, but also the fact that this is a coin for the mass market. It's not specifically aiming at one small area of crypto. It's trying to attract all new users, and it's trying to onboard the everyday average Joe kind of investor all the way up to your chief exec of a crypto project. It has the facilities there to service everybody and their varying needs. So I think that they could onboard a tremendous number of new users over the next few years and beyond as we go through numerous cycles. The total supply and circulating supply as well factor into the fact this can go a long way. There's a finite supply, so 31.6 million coins roughly, and they do not plan on increasing that at all. So this is a finite number, which is great. And also the circulating supply is roughly half of the total supply right now at 15.7 million coins. This isn't really a lot to have circulating. And when we have a look at those utilities, you'll see how these could easily be locked up. And when we get a lock in supply or a shortage of supply and at least steady demand, and in this case most likely increase in demand, you're going to push the price of that project higher and higher. In terms of liquidity and market pairings, they're on pretty much every big exchange there is. So this is pretty much a launch pad for any coin to really rocket and moon, because they've got the liquidity across different global regions and across different types of markets. So whoever you are, whatever exchanges you like to use, you could pretty much buy the MCO coin. Now the halving's obviously going to have a pretty big impact on all cryptos. It's programmed into BTC, the halving event, and it does kick off bull cycles. And I believe that once we have a bull cycle, this market cap of around $79 million today will be totally blown out the water by what it can achieve. So Crypto.com is an app-based product. So they've got a full ecosystem within the palm of your hand. The benefit of this is the fact once you have an app, you are more likely to use it, and people become more loyal to apps as opposed to desktop usage. So they have, by putting it all in one simple, easy to use place, really reduced the kind of barrier to entry for newbies. Most people, I would say nowadays, are really akin to using applications. The younger generations have been growing up on these, and so this is what really is going to make Crypto.com a mass market product. And the MCO coin factors into quite a few of the utilities they provide within this. So the first one we're going to look at is actually the MCO Visa card. Now this in itself is a very impressive partnership with Visa, because essentially this makes it very credible as a business, but also you can spend your crypto anywhere that accepts Visa. And I mean, who goes to anywhere that doesn't accept Visa these days? It is the recognized payment processor. So this integration is, again, one of those huge leaps towards mass market adoption, in my opinion. So the MCO coin for staking, or for just holding in the wallet, and that's what they mean by staking, just have these coins in your Crypto.com online wallet on the phone. You're going to get additional benefits for the more that you can hold. So depending on your budget level, maybe you just want the free card, but as you increase the number of MCO that you hold or stake, you get additional benefits. So these are the benefits without any coins actually staked on there. And if we toggle this, we can see the additional benefits that you gain. And they're pretty substantial, to be honest with you. So you can buy goods and services online using Visa, or you can do it in store. Just for an example then, so say we staked 50 MCO, and our typical household consumption is around $1,000 per month on card on Visa. So what you'd be getting is 2% cashback rewards in MCO. So 2% of 1,000 is $20. You get $20 cashback, plus you can get your Spotify paid for free. So I would say all in all, that's roughly a $30 saving every single month by switching over to their MCO Visa card. Now, if we then took up the next step and go over to 500 MCO, you're looking at a 3% cashback reward, so roughly $30 on the same basis, plus Spotify another 10, and then Netflix, I think that's around $15 US. So all in all, you're looking at around a $55 per month saving. And then again, if you go up the tier into the 5,000 MCO, you're going to get 4% back, your Spotify, Netflix, Prime, and Expedia with 10% off. And I know a lot of people, especially those who are wealthy, will travel more, and you're going to get exclusive merchandise welcome pack. You get that earn interest bonus we'll look at in a second, and you get access to Cryptocom Private. And this is additional features such as crypto invest, OTC block trades of MCO and CRO, so over-the-counter purchases can be made, research reports as well, so a bit of intel, inheritance services as well, so obviously moving that crypto to relatives once you pass, industry events access as well. And we know that these kind of events that are put on, these conferences can have like hundreds of dollars worth of valuation themselves. So this is kind of like putting a gamification onto the cards, and then having kind of like you want to increase your status of the card level as well, because who doesn't want a higher status in society? So it's quite a clever psychological play that they've done as well with this. So we can see that there are great benefits to actually holding more coins. You're going to get more rewards, and you're going to get greater amounts of cashback per month. So that is the first real utility of the card. Now, the second utility that they have for MCO is this, the Crypto Earn program. So this is where you earn your crypto by holding it or staking it within the account and locking it up for set time periods. I've done a video on this previously. I'll leave a card just above. So in this gamification, you need to hold 500 or more to gain the bonus. So if we just toggle this, you'll see the bonus percentage increases. So everything goes up once you stake 500 MCO coins. So again, they're pushing you towards 500. That's the number they want people to aim for. If we just take some real life figures, because these are the best case scenarios down here, on a 3-month basis, if you were to lock up and do the earn program for BTC, if we toggle this way, if we haven't got the 500 coins, you're looking at 4.5% per annum. However, if you toggle across and you've got 500, you would be then looking at 6.5% per annum. So a 2% difference doesn't seem a great deal right now, but we are going to have another bull run within the next few years. BTC could easily hit 100 grand. At that point then, the difference between 4.5%, which would be an annual APR of $4,500 would be then to have your 500 coins staked, you would be getting 6.5%, which would be $6,500. So a $2,000 difference on just holding your coins within the app. So if you look a little bit longer term, the benefits of holding the additional MCO do actually come into play quite a bit if you think about where we're going. Now, on top of this, if you hold 5,000 or more, so if you're in like that top level tier of card holders and you've got access to that Cryptocom Private area and stuff, you're going to get an additional 2% on top again. So rather than 6.5% on BTC, you could then get 8.5% on BTC. And at 100 grand Bitcoin, you're talking $8,500 per year. And that is pretty much a good bit of passive income to be able to generate. So I think a lot of people are starting to look at this with a long-term approach and understand why people are going to get into MCO. There's benefits for this. If we think ahead, at the current price point, it's roughly $5 per coin. It's been down there for a little while now, but we've had a bit of a step down in the BTC price. So it's one of those ones I think is going to pop at some point. Now, the third utility I wanted to look at as well is the Cryptocom Credit. So this is where you can take out a loan on your crypto assets. So they give you a 50% loan to value ratio. So that means if you were, for example, to have $20,000 worth of Bitcoin, you could get a loan of $10,000 that they could credit to you. So you would get 10 grand and then you'd be expected to pay back 12% per annum. However, if you stake 500 MCO or more, again, the same figures, 500 every time, you have to just pay 8% per annum return. So say we take out a $10,000 loan, this means you would be paying back $1,200, or if you've staked 500 MCO, you're going to be paying back $800, so a difference of $400. So again, if you think about this long term, the differences can be quite big, especially if you've got a huge holding of BTCs, you've got 4 or 5 Bitcoin or something, and you want to collateralize all that and take out a loan to avoid paying taxes, then you would be looking to do this, and the saving at that point is rather large. So with a longer term mindset, you can see the benefits of holding MCO coin, and I'm sure a lot of people know this already, and I'm kind of preaching to the converted, but you can see why this coin itself could be very, very valuable. Within their white paper then, they've got a list of those utilities that we just looked at, but also they've got a section about the Obsidian black card. So if you just go back to the black card here, it is a card that requires 50,000 MCO lockup for the range of benefits, which are rather vast, as you can read down here. And what happened is they actually distributed the first 999 of these cards, and they're actually numbered as well, to founding members. So the first 499 to top token sale contributors, and then the remaining from 500 to 999 were to the fastest token sale contributors based on a timestamp of their contribution. So from within this, I'm kind of factoring in that quite a lot of these people were early investors in this who are likely to have had, access to huge amounts of funds. And I think the token pre-sale price was around 46 cents for this coin. So a 50,000 MCO would have cost them about 24 grand at that point. And for people who are probably millionaires already, they've probably got involved with the black card. You can see how easy it is to kind of come up and see the numbers and say, okay, we've probably got at least 100 individuals, and that's probably being quite pessimistic, who have got black cards and have got 50,000 MCO on hand, which is a crap ton of coins to be locked up. So 100 individuals at 50,000 is 5 million MCO locked up. They then actually increase the number of black cards by 99 in total, and the new cards will then be distributed based on a first stake, first served basis. So a kind of race against time to stake 50,000 coins. So if we factored that in, maybe we've got 200 individuals with 50,000 coins staked. So that would be locking up 10 million coins. And as we've seen, the circulating supply is roughly 15 million and the total supply just 31 million. So if you just do the math on that, we're locking up a lot of coins every single day. I'm sure more and more of these coins are actually getting locked away, and the gamification adds to this. So we're going to see more people incentivized to actually lock their coins up and stake them over time. So as Crypto.com grows, so will the coin. Now, just as a benchmark, I pulled up Binance here, and I was a little bit shocked at the market cap. It's 2.4 billion, which is very, very large. So just on a basis of Crypto.com has more facilities than Binance, I would say. Obviously not as well established as yet, and hasn't had as much trade volume on the exchange as it was recently launched, etc., etc. However, I think in the next bull run, it would be feasible for Crypto.com, looking at the Binance stats, to move into at least $1 billion market cap. Now, Crypto.com, the full market cap of that would comprise of MCO and CRO, their other coin as well. But just doing a little bit of rough maths, I do believe that this could easily 10x during the next bull run. So over the next 2, 3, 4 years, we would see at least a $790 million market cap for the MCO coin. So I would say that it's possible MCO can get up to $50, and I would put quite a lot on the line to suggest this will be easily $10 within the next 12 months. So those are pretty much my thoughts on it. Just to summarize then, my analysis of this, the MCO coin, is that Crypto.com have essentially built a system that is designed to increase the MCO price. They create good utility with their services. They reward you for purchasing their token, i.e. through the referral scheme, and then they further incentivize you to lock up more tokens. This gives people to hold on to the crypto for a long time, so MCO gets locked up, and as that happens, you get a supply shortage. You've got strong demand and a finite supply. You're going to get an increase in price. So I can see kind of why this was in Teeka Tiwari's top 5 picks. I wouldn't go along with his price valuations by any means, but I think for him stating MCO, it was pretty much a sure bet for a coin that will definitely go up in price quite substantially during the next bull market. If you like today's content, hit that subscribe button, like the video, drop me a comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.